Coming home early with a cold, I heard my girlfriend panting behind the door. Then I saw the corner of a used condom sticking out of the bathroom trash can, and the whole lie unraveled. Due to a cold, I returned home early. Just as I was about to open the door, I heard Megan Fox's voice. "Oh, don't mess with me, I just finished tidying up. Aren't you the one who initiated?" Then came the affectionate voices of two-person. For several weeks, Megan had been saying I didn't need to pick her up after overtime, so I also worked late and returned home very late that day. I wasn't feeling well and came home early. Just as I was about to open the door, I heard Megan's voice. "Oh, don't mess with me, I just finished tidying up. Aren't you the one who initiated?" Then came the affectionate voices of two-person. My hand on the doorknob paused. I still felt grateful in my heart for my wife, who was willing to marry me despite the conflicts with her family. However, at this moment, anyone would have wild thought due to that voice. Perhaps out of fear, I deliberately made a loud noise when opening the door. Upon my entry, Megan looked flustered, then Megan straightened her hair and stood up while Leonardo Brody sat provocatively on the couch watching. "Why are you back early?" I am feeling a bit unwell, so Leonardo came to see me." I nodded and said, "I have a cold, so I came back early." "Well, you go freshen up and rest early. Leonardo Humphrey is back, so you should leave first." Megan urged Leonardo to leave, but Leonardo seemed somewhat reluctant. All right, I'll leave first." Then Leonardo left, leaving an awkward atmosphere between us. "Humphrey, he's just here to check on me." I nodded. But what should I say? Their conversation echoed in my ears. How could I believe it was just a normal visit? I am going to take a shower. I walked into the bathroom, which was damp. I remembered the clothes Megan was wearing just now was not the one she wore this morning. I panicked. I could feel so many changes, but I still had feelings for her. I thought, am I deluding myself? I seem to be really pathetic. "Humphrey, can you come out first? I need to use the bathroom." I composed myself, wiped my face, and said, "Can't you use the bathroom in the bedroom?" I caught a glimpse of the messy tissues in a corner of a condom peeking out of the wastebasket. I opened the door. Megan pushed past me in a panic and ran into the bathroom. "I'm going to take a shower in the bedroom." Then I ignored Megan and went straight into the bedroom bathroom. After a while, I heard Megan calling out, "Honey, you've been in there for a while. Are you okay?" "Oh, you go to sleep first. I have to go back to the office in a while." When I came out, Megan was already asleep with faint red hickeys on her neck. The next day, I waited early at her company building for some reason, perhaps to see her early or to see her clearly. I couldn't quite figure out my thoughts until I saw them kissing downstairs. Somehow I felt Leonardo's kiss was strangely passionate. I walked over, and Megan seemed to sense it, looking back at me in a panic. "Oh, who do we have here? Mr. Bogart came to pick you up. I, the guardian, will leave first." He smiled and nodded at Megan before leaving. "Humphrey, let's get a divorce." I looked up at Megan. Her family had never been satisfied with me as her husband. Even though I earned a decent amount now, her family still felt that Megan was losing out by being with me. Although we were married, it was not publicized. "Why aren't you saying anything?" "Never mind, I'll go to my parents for a few days. You think about it." During the day she spent at her parents, it seemed like she was doing fine, updating her social media every day. Feeling troubled, I started drinking with my childhood friend Eric Dane. "Humphrey, did you feel something off when you got married?" I was drunk, but I looked up at him, signaling him to continue. At the time, her parents strongly opposed it. How did they suddenly agree? I lowered my head. I had thought about it, but I still couldn't figure it out. Actually, after getting married, I had a strange feeling. Megan spent money recklessly, coming back exhausted from the gym every day, but she didn't seem to lose a single ounce of fat. Other than being attentive when chatting about investments, she was indifferent to me most of the time. Someone like this couldn't be considered to love me so much that she would break ties with her family.